In this video, we'll be discussing what JavaScript and TypeScript are and what the differences are between the two. JavaScript is a popular programming language used for creating dynamic and interactive web pages. It's an extremely versatile language that can be used on both the front end and the back end during web development. JavaScript is used to add interactivity to web pages, such as user input validation, animations, and even updating content dynamically. JavaScript is a scripting language, which means that it's interpreted at runtime rather than being compiled beforehand. This makes it really easy to work with, as you can quickly make changes and see the results immediately. TypeScript is a subset of JavaScript that adds static typing to the language. It was developed by Microsoft and is designed to help developers write more reliable and error-free code. TypeScript is designed to catch errors before runtime, which can help reduce the number of bugs and improve code quality. TypeScript is also designed to be scalable, which means that it can be used for both small and large projects. It can be used with popular web frameworks such as React, Angular, and Vue, and can be used on both the front end and back end of web development. For example, it's extremely common to use TypeScript in conjunction with Node. Now, the main difference between JavaScript and TypeScript is the addition of static typing in TypeScript. This means that in TypeScript, variables, which are buckets of information that hold a little bit of data, are declared with a specific data type, such as string if it's just some text, or number, or date, for example. And the compiler will then check that variable is only assigned values of that type. Static typing helps catch errors before runtime, which can help reduce the number of bugs in the code. However, it can also make the development process a little bit slower, as developers need to define the data types for each variable and function before they run their code. Another difference between JavaScript and TypeScript is that TypeScript has a more extensive set of features, including classes and interface definitions, and better support for object-oriented programming. In conclusion, JavaScript is an extremely versatile programming language used for creating dynamic and interactive web pages, while TypeScript is a subset of JavaScript that adds static typing to the language. TypeScript is designed to help developers write more reliable and error-free code and has a much more extensive feature set than JavaScript. Now, whilst JavaScript is technically faster and easier to work with, TypeScript is much more scalable and reliable. The choice between the two will depend on the specific needs of the project and the preferences of the development team, but to be honest, most developers use TypeScript on the front end or the back end if they're working with Node.